So to get started, we want to ask ourselves, what is a website? What are we thinking of when we're thinking of a website? So for the most part, it's a unique URL that brings you to a page, such as the one we're looking at now, which contains content that we're interested in. A good example of a web page you may be familiar with would be the Spotify web page. So a lot of web pages contain components that might look familiar to you. So you may see things like a search button or a navigation bar. There's a title and a logo, which you actually will see in our website up at the top corner. And there's also things like media players and content and all sorts of different items that make the information on the web page interesting to look at and also help it make sense. So when we're thinking about designing a web page, we want to consider what content we're going to display and how we want to display it. There's lots of different ways to do this. We usually call this process layout design, and the easiest way to go ahead and start designing is to grab a piece of paper and a pen and just think about what is it that you're trying to show the user and how can you show it to them in a way that makes sense. So when you're ready, we can go ahead and move forward and start learning about the building blocks to actually make this design come to life.